In this video, I'm going to be breaking down how to use the Analyze tab on the Thinkorswim trading platform. Now, the Analyze tab is going to be useful when you're trying to determine how much your position is going to be worth at a certain point in time. So you're actually going to, in a way, look into the future and see what the option contract's value is going to be worth. Now, with options trading, this was a huge game changer for me because I could see based off of my trade plan where I had my stop loss set and where I had my take profit set, how much I was potentially at risk, how much I'd lose if I was wrong, and how much I'd make if I was right. Without using and knowing how to properly use the Analyze tab on Thinkorswim, you're trading blind. You have no idea how much you could potentially make or lose, whether you hit your take profit today or in a week from now. So with that said, we're going to dive into how to actually do this. So we're going to be running through some theoretical examples, and we're going to be using option contracts to do that because it's easy to figure out how much you're going to make or lose if you're trading shares of a stock. You take the share price you got filled at, and you either minus or subtract based off of when you sell, right, for a win or a loss. With options, it's a lot more complicated because we've got what are called the Greeks, and the Greeks are going to influence that contract's price minute by minute during the day. Whether you're swing trading, day trading, or scalping, you want to understand when you're getting into the trade and in correlation to what price you get filled at based on your trade plan where you have your stop loss and take profit set, how much you're going to make or lose. So this will again be a theoretical example where we're going to say, hey, if we head over to the Analyze tab here, it's going to be right next to the Trade tab. We're going to pull up Microsoft. We're going to add simulated trades by clicking on Add Simulated Trades. We're going to choose what our obviously expiration date is going to be. Let's say we want to go with the September 26 contracts. Then next we're going to choose our strike price. And based off of our trade plan, right, we'd want to, in this case, be buying calls because we're betting on Microsoft to move from 521 up to 532. So we'd then look on the call side, the left side here. And let's say we want to buy the 530 calls, which are going to be a little bit out of the money. The 530 calls, we would then click on buy. Now we could see here, let's say based off of a limit fill, maybe we could get a 1025 fill per contract. And you can adjust the amount of contracts you want to buy. Let's just keep it simple. And let's say we're going to buy one contract. So then we would head over to the risk profile right next to the add simulated trades right here. You're going to click on risk profile once you've clicked on buy under the ask side, those specific contracts that you'd like to buy. Make sure you enter the price at which you would theoretically get filled at and the desired amount of contracts. Under risk profile, this is where we can now simulate out what that position's value will be. We can specify what that position's value will be based off of the current day on the calendar, month, day, year, and based off of whatever that share price is. So whatever our stop loss and take profit, again, share prices will be. And in this case for Microsoft, 532.99 is going to be our take profit. So we just take that 532.99 take profit, 532.99 TP, and then we take our stop loss at 519.49, 519.49. And let's say we close this trade on the 20th. So we're going to adjust to the 20th. Okay, our calendar here. Now this is very important. The top right calendar here is going to be current day. This bottom calendar is going to be when we are actually doing the math for. Okay, so current day is going to be the 13th of August. If we entered these on the 13th of August and we got filled at 1025 per contract, we're then saying, hey, by next Wednesday, the 20th, if Microsoft hits 532 a share or 519 a share, we will make or lose X amount. So if we hit our take profit, you could see under P&L open and P&L day. And then we've also got our theoretical net liquidity of our account, right? So we can see what our account balance would be if we're right and if we're wrong. So if we're right, we're going to make $470, okay? So on August 20th, if we hit 532.99 per share on Microsoft, our option contract, right, our position is going to be worth $430 on the open. And on that day, we can also see what the P&L day would look like. let's run through another example. If we pull up Apple, let's say today Apple is trading at $233.35 a share. And we're going to set a theoretical take profit at $239.03 per share. And again, you're going to use your trading strategy. You're going to have your trade plan to determine your take profit. And let's set our stop loss at 229. So we've got our stop loss and take profit. So step one is going to be obviously having your trade plan. So you have that stop loss and you have that take profit. And once you've got that, we can then head over to the Analyze tab. We can click on Add Simulated Trades. We're going to want to make sure to specify the stock we're trading, so Apple in this case. And let's buy the January 16 contracts. We want to bet on Apple going up, so we're going to buy calls, and we'll buy the 230 calls, which are going to be in the money. We're going to click on buy. That's going to be under the ask side, and we can see here our bid and our ask. So let's say based off of the spread here, we could get an $18.75 fill per contract. Let's just buy one contract. You can buy as many as you want, and then we'll head over to the risk profile. And again, under price slices, this is where we're going to actually fill in our share price based off of our trade plan. So 239.03, and our stop loss of 229. And let's say tomorrow, it is August 14th. That would be tomorrow. We bought these contracts at $18.75. And on August 27th, we're going to sell those contracts for a win or a loss. Now, you're going to obviously have to account day by day. If you want to be more accurate, you do this each day, as your P&L is going to change day by day. You'll see that the sooner we hit our take profit, we're going to make more, or the sooner we hit our stop loss, we're going to lose more. But we can see based off of this theoretical trade, buying these Apple January 16th, 230 calls at $18.75 a share tomorrow and closing them on August 27th, we'd make $273. Okay, that would be our P&L open, $273, or we'd lose $341. So then we can figure out, okay, what is our risk to reward? We'd take our 273 and divide that by 341. We can obviously see we're at risk more than we have the potential to make. And based off your win rate, you can then see if that would be a profitable risk to reward or not. So I don't love that trade. Let's say we take a short trade on Citibank. Our trade plan is to stop out at highs at 960. Let's say our stop loss is 97 and our take profit here is going to be 92.65. So we're obviously saying, hey, we're going to enter C today. We're going to close that for a win at 920 at 92.65 or for a loss at 97. Head over to the Analyze tab, add simulated trades, type in ticker symbol C. You can run through several sets of contracts because they're all going to present different outcomes, right, based off the contract. If you go further out, right, these contracts that expire further down the line, you're not going to make as much, but you're also not going to lose as much. These contracts that expire closer, right, that have a closer expiration date, you're going to have the potential to make more, but also lose more. So let's kind of find something in the middle here. Let's say the November 21st contracts, and we want to bet on C going down. So we're going to buy puts. And same thing goes with puts, right? In the money, out of the money, calls, in the money, out of the money. In the money contracts highlighted in blue are going to be safer. You'll make less, but you will also lose less. Whereas on the other hand, with out of the money contracts, you will make more, but you also have the potential to lose more. So if we want to kind of choose a more conservative contract, we'll look to trade further in the money, further in the blue. Let's say the 97.50s. And under the ask side, we'll click on the 97.50s. We'll buy, let's say we buy one of those contracts at 680. Okay, one contract at 680, back to the risk profile. We will then, under the stock price, STK price, enter our take profit and stop loss. So we've got our TP at 92.65. So 92.65. We've got our stop loss at 97, stop loss at 97. We can remove this third price slice. You can add more if you want, but I only need a take profit and stop loss. And let's say we enter this position tomorrow, right? And again, it's easier to do this during the day, right? We obviously have no idea what price you will be trading at tomorrow. This is a little harder to do because the market is closed, but you understand the fundamentals of how this works. And then let's say we close this position on the 22nd. So if we entered on the 14th, 19th and closed on the 22nd. And then on the 22nd, C was trading at 92.65 or 97. We can see here we would make $88 or we would lose $146, right? So without using and knowing how to use the Analyze tab, you have no idea how much your contracts are going to be worth at that certain time, at that certain price. So this is going to be a tool that will help you to trade more clearly, to understand when you get in a trade, what is your risk and what is your reward. And so I think we've run through enough examples at this point where you know how to actually use the Analyze tab. The most important thing after that is going to be to look at the P&L open. And we can see here based off of our risk to reward. So how much are we risking? And in return, what is our reward? Well, we can then calculate what our R to R, our risk to reward multiple, is going to be. And then based off our win rate, whether we have a 50 or an 80 or 30% win rate, we can see if that trade makes sense for us or not. If you want to learn more about risk management, and we can go into this in more detail, and you want to learn how to trade, I'll put a link in the description below to my mentorship group. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next one.